Well, it's been an extremely busy news week or so actually, news-wise, especially on the labour front, and also a very troubling one. In the first place, we have the public sector workers, both those who work for national government and those who work for municipalities, in dispute with their employers. And before anyone starts blaming the unions, look to the way the employers have behaved in these particular negotiations. The national one was supposed to have been all tied up with a 7% agreed wage agreement. And then national government decided to claw back 0.6% down to 6.4%. Obviously, the unions are enraged. The members are enraged. In terms of the local government, we have a problem with housing allowances and also a problem over a refusal really to budge much beyond now 5.9% as a wage increase. However, both these issues are now gone to arbitration, conciliation. I think they should be settled. And then we had what is an incredibly important development. The fact that Frans Baleni, the long-serving General Secretary of the National Union of Mine Workers, NUM, and a Central Committee member of the Communist Party, was unseated by David Sipunzi from the Free State, a man who's made some very interesting comments about whether NUMSA, the metalworkers union that has been expelled, and Zwelinzima Vavi, the General Secretary of NUMSA, who's also been expelled, should in fact have their cases reviewed. He's also made statements about the fact that nobody within COSATU needs to, by requirement of the Constitution, support the ANC-led tripartite alliance. This has obviously upset a number of people, including Sudu Dlamini. This news, and I think it justified it, almost pushed that business about FIFA, you know, was it a bribe, a non-bribe, a donation to the Caribbean, etc., almost off the front pages. But FIFA and these labour issues are likely to rumble on. What has come and gone, or is coming and going at the moment this week, is the African Union meeting in Johannesburg. I think it'll be very much like the World Economic Forum last week, that gathering. And speaking of the WEF, the World Economic Forum, I'm constantly amazed that most of the media still seem to regard this organization as some kind of legitimate, independent, even humanitarian organization. It's not. It is quite honestly a private club of the heads of 1,000 of the world's wealthiest corporates. And they look after their own interests. But anyhow, the point is, I will not deal with those in my column this week. I think I will deal with what I think is vitally important for our economy, for the country as a whole. And that is what is finally happening within COSATU. And it does look like as if the denouement, the end, is nigh. Whichever way it goes, it's going to be messy. But I think it is vitally important that we know exactly what went on, exactly what the Constitution says, exactly why NUMSA, the Metalworkers Union, took the matter of being able to appear at the Special National Congress scheduled for next month to the High Court. This was dismissed. It wasn't a victory for COSATU executive, nor was it a loss to a defeat to NUMSA. The issue was simply never discussed. It was simply found not to be urgent. One way of doing a bit of a Pontius Pilate, I suppose, by the judge. Anyway, that is what I shall concentrate on in my Inside Labour column, which you can read on this platform tomorrow and in the business section of City Press on Sunday. And of course, always look forward to your comments, your criticisms, whatever you wish to say about this and about the column. Here you can comment below, or you can comment to editor@fin24.com. That's editor@fin24.com. And for this week, that's all from me. Cheers.